Hey guys, Wandering Shell here, and Wanda is the last one for the first class group. Woo! Finally, I am done with the first class. Next week, I'm gonna start doing the Apocalypse group. Perfect time for Christmas, right? Anyway, so Wanda is the last one. She is the last villain of the first class group, and I started out with pure red. I do use Army Painter paints, and all of my paints are Army Painter. Most of my paintbrushes, if not all of them, are from Army Painter. Army Painter? So, sponsor? Yes? No? Okay, anyway. So, start out with pure red because that's Wanda's outfit. This is going based on the old comic book version of her, where it was that red, outfit. I think in the WandaVision show, when the Halloween episode came on, that's the same costume as this. Is making a reference from it. So I've seen people do other versions of Wanda with this, but I wanted to keep to the original because that's what I did with Pietro or Quicksilver. So I kind of want to keep the two together. So. And she has a weird head thing. I thought it was just off to the side, like just a helmet on the side. Nope, it's around under her chin too. Weird, but whatever. So, did all the pure reds, and there was a lot of it. Like her cape, for example, it was literally red. Her dress is red. Her boots are red. There's a lot of red. But what's nice about using the tones, you can see the difference when you get to the shading part of it. So it helps. Right now, you just see red. Everything's blend together. It happens. Next is I actually got a new paint. This is Cosmic Purple. I know in the pictures it kind of looks pinkish, but this looks almost exact like the picture, believe it or not. So it's not pink, it's like a purplish color. So her scheme is actually red and purple. I always thought it was red and pink. But once I start using this paint, I noticed, wow, it does look very close to what the picture showed. Next I use Elvish skin tone. Elvish skin to get her skin very similar to how Quicksilver is, because they are siblings after all. So I wanted to keep them the same tones, because when you do the flesh wash, this is not going to look as yellow anymore. It's actually going to make it a little bit more brown. Speaking of brown, it's time for her hair. This is actually leather brown from Army Painter. I did, in the highlights you'll see later on, that I just combined white and the leather brown to make her highlights. Honestly, you could have done fur brown, but I didn't want to open another bottle. So, went through her hair. I know in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like the shows, her hair is more red, but in the pictures and from the pictures from the game, it's a brown color. So I wanted to keep it with the game, at least for this one anyway. Next, I did do the ash gray for the base because it seemed very similar base like Quicksilver's, where it has that rocky stone look to it. So I wanted to keep the same because it seems like they're together in the way it looks. Now, fortunately, my GoPro overheated and I couldn't show all my tone, so I did it just because. After letting it dry, time to go over it, doing the highlights, kind of go over anything that's raised to get it repainted. It doesn't look like a lot of it has changed. You can kind of see it in the back where it kind of molded in, if that makes sense. I could have made a lighter red, but I didn't want to make it turn pink. so I kind of left it as just making it red. When you see a close hand, when you physically see it, you'll see that difference. Fortunately, the camera doesn't give it justice, so I kind of left it as is. After that, gotta fix her eyes, her eyebrows, any little parts that I miss, and this is where I did that little highlight. Kind of like when you see things like from anime or cartoons or even Marvel comics, they have like that highlight. I tried to do the same thing. It does not look nice. When you are trying to do it, try to have the paintbrush face go the same way as the hair is, so it kind of looks more real. Then I did the same thing with the base, like I did with Quicksilver's with the white. Very similar, because it seems like they are in the same location, so I wanted to kind of do the same thing from each other. Couldn't decide which way to do it. And then she has little, looks like eyeliner, so I had to do that. And fix her eyes because of it, and then her lips. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is pretty much the wrap up after this. Next is going to be the Apocalypse group. And I hope I see you guys for the next one. Later!